What are we talking about?
Hey Sledders, welcome to another episode of SLEDHEAD 24/7, where we are everything snowmobile. I'm your host, Carly Applin, and we have a lot to get to on this show, including a destination ride to British Columbia with Carl Kuster at CKMP. But first, Ram is our truck of choice here at SLEDHEAD 24/7, and we're going to show you how they're stepping it up at the snowcross track. Take a look.
We're out here at Canterbury Park in Shakopee, Minnesota, and Ram is one of our bigger sponsors.
Ram's the perfect sponsor for snowcross for so many reasons. Number one, it's all about horsepower.
We are just walking around talking to people, getting to know people, asking them to fill out a survey. It's a real quick survey on an iPad, so you don't have to do any writing. It's a chance to win $45,000 towards the next Dodge Ram Chrysler vehicle of your choice, and the drawing happens at the end of the year.
So great for our sport to legitimize it, number one, even more by having Ram truck come on, but also it's the perfect marriage. Everything that you see here at the racetrack was hauled to the racetrack by a Ram truck. We're talking everything from the banners to a lot of the equipment that gets here to a lot of the people who actually put this race on.
So when you come onto the track, you'll see Ram everywhere. We've got a truck out on the track, actually in the middle of the track. We have a display truck here on the inside. We've been watching people all weekend walk around this truck, and it's been interesting because it's taller than most people that come up to it. So they get up to it and realize that it's a massive piece of equipment.
I choose to drive Ram trucks because they're amazing. I mean, for us as snowcross racers and snowmobilers, we're always pulling trailers and hauling sleds in the back of the truck and driving through winter conditions to the racetrack and to go riding, and you got to have a truck that's going to pull through and get you where you need to go.
I'm spoiled rotten by my Ram truck, honestly. It has the heated seats, which I love, but the one thing I never thought I'd need that I can't live without now is the heated steering wheel.
Coming in from riding all cold, you can warm up and get ready for the ride home, so it's cool.
The interior is very comfortable, kind of like being in your lazy boy chair at home.
They're super comfy, and you have the luxury of the floorboards coming down to you when you open the doors.
All levels of towing we can accommodate it. You can, if you got one sled, you need to get it back and forth to the racetrack, or you want to get it back and forth to the trails, or you got two sleds or 8 sleds, or you can pulling a race car in the summertime. I feel like I'm prepared for every situation, whether I've got something to tow or whether I just want my truck to go back and forth to Target. My Ram truck's going to get me there, and it's going to be perfect.
One of the main benefits Ram has utilized with snowcross is that every snowmobiler needs a truck. No matter where they go, they have something to haul. And the Ram trucks just has every commodity that a snowmobiler needs and could ask for.
No other truck has ever won the Motor Trend Truck of the Year 2 times in a row, and the Ram truck did. Nobody's ever done it. So that kind of tells you everything you need to know.
Okay, Sledders, we know a lot of you are brand specific, but don't be afraid to give a new Ram a test drive. You know what they say, don't knock it till you try it. Plenty more ahead on SLEDHEAD 24/7, including a wrap install with Arctic FX graphics. Plus, we road trip to beautiful British Columbia for a destination ride at CKMP. And we check in with AMSOIL, the first in synthetics.
SLEDHEAD 24/7 is brought to you by AMSOIL, the first in synthetics. Polaris, Terrain Domination, Skidoo Snowmobiles, and by Arctic, share our passion.
Welcome back to SLEDHEAD 24/7. Now every season we get a fleet of demo sleds from every manufacturer to test, evaluate, and accessorize. And today we're going to give one a little makeover. And I'm not talking about big windshields, extra storage, or a Speedworks supercharger, Jeff.
No, that's right, Carly. What we're talking about is a wrap. And there's a company called Arctic FX Graphics. They're a sled wrap company. What you do is go on their website and you can go on their configurator and pick your sled. You can pick colors, design, and really make it yours.
Okay, so what are we waiting for, Jeff? Let's do this.
Well, first we gotta let the computer charge up. Nah, I'm just kidding, let's go.
You're going to go to arcticfxgraphics.com and select your brand and base model. And if you have a favorite athlete or industry, they also have a section for that as well. But since we have no favorites here at SLEDHEAD 24/7 and the T3 is already on the lift, we're going to design for that, Jeff.
That sounds good.
Okay, scroll over to Skidoo and click XMXS. And you know, they have so many options on here. I could spend hours looking through them like I do on Pinterest. However, there's only so much time on the show, so we're just gonna get to it. I'm gonna click altitude. They have a feature on the website where you can save what you've designed, your wrap you've designed, or follow other people who've been designing and check out what they have as well.
Yeah, and another neat feature I see on here is if you were just to need to buy for a panel, say you wreck a panel, you can buy just that part with your ID, your customer ID. You can just get that piece, not a whole kit.
Now that is pretty innovative right there.
No, it really is. Well, why don't you design this? I'm gonna start taking off the stock decals.
Sounds good to me. Okay, so I'm gonna walk you through the design process, and I really like Skidoo yellow, so I'm gonna keep it mostly yellow. So I'll select that color for the panel, the hood, and the base. And the accents I'm gonna keep all black. Red, also a Skidoo color, so I'm gonna choose that for color 4. And what does 3, 2, and 1 do? Oh, those are our mountains, so I'm gonna color those as well. Okay, so there you have it. All you have to do is click save, fill out a little information, and proceed to checkout. And since this is TV, voila, let's get this install started. The nice thing about Arctic FX Graphics is they really package everything nicely and give you all of the tools that you need to do the install. One thing included in the install is instructions. So we're gonna grab those, get our graphics, lay them out on the side of the sled, and get started. Well, here's some Arctic adhesive remover. Hope that helps you.
Oh, nice.
So the guys have all the graphics off, but before we do the install, we want to make sure that the surface is clean and prepped. And Arctic FX provides us with something just to do that. Make sure the oil and the wax is completely gone for an easy and clean install. The sled is prepped and ready to go. We have the graphics laid out and we're prepared to do the install. And make sure you take your time and have some fun with this.
What's really unique with Arctic FX Graphic is the material they use. It's air pass-through technology. So by putting this on, a lot less chances for air bubbles. And if you do get a bubble, it's as easy as just pushing it right through.
One thing that's included in the kit is these cool little squeegees that help you apply the stickers. Help take the bubbles out, make it smooth. It's going great. Arctic FX Graphics makes it very easy with their template. Stickers are going on wonderfully, no bubbles. They really make it effortless. It's just like Legos. Now, Jeff, don't you think that install was a breeze?
You know, it's a little tedious, but if you just take your time, you'll be just fine.
And if I do say so myself, I think it turned out pretty nice.
You know, Carly, I'm way impressed. You did a fabulous job.
Thanks, Jeff. Now, Sledders, head over to arcticfxgraphics.com and make it yours. Still ahead, Make-A-Wish Foundation teams up with Arcticat and Tucker Hibbert to make a wish a reality for 14-year-old Nick. We catch up with CNA Pro Skis and install some minis on a ZR120. But time now to check in with AMSOIL, the first in synthetics.
One of my favorite things on a Monday morning is to get together at work and we talk about the weekend's ride. And without a doubt, somebody always brings up the fact that they got first tracks on a fresh green trail. So it got us to thinking back at AMSOIL, what goes into that? What do we need to get that fresh groom trail experience? So we went to the Range Trail Committee and we asked them, what are you guys experiencing with your groomers that any kind of problems that we can help you with? First of all, there's 22,000 miles of groom trail in Minnesota. Range Trail is in charge of 52 miles of it. When they're grooming, they're out at night, they're out in extreme cold temperatures, and the first thing they told us was that the hydraulics don't work until we're 7 to 8 miles down the trail. So we got to thinking, we do what we do at AMSOIL, and we looked at the needs of this groomer. How can we help? So we looked at the fluid that was in it, and it obviously wasn't doing what it needed to do. We looked at our cold temperature products and our cold temperature hydraulic oil, and we swapped it out. One of the first things they saw was the hydraulic oil worked immediately. The hydraulics came to life, no need to drive down the trail. Everything was working like it should right from the start. So smooth trails means happy riders, which means more riders, which means that's good for the businesses, that's good for the towns, that's good for everybody. These guys are out there every day working, providing that trail experience for the rider. For more information on our cold weather products, check out amsoil.com.
SLEDHEAD 24/7 is brought to you by Stud Boy, traction with an attitude. Straight Line Performance. Ziegler Cat, exceptional service backing the best equipment. The U.S. Air Force, aim high. And by Speedworks, straight up USA horsepower.
Welcome back to SLEDHEAD 24/7. I'm Carly Applin. Now, we all have a wish, and the snowmobile community recently pulled together to make the wish of a 14-year-old boy become a reality. And it was pretty incredible. Take a look.
We grant wishes to kids with life-threatening medical conditions. We're a national organization. We have granted over 250,000 wishes nationally. Today we're doing a wish, and it's a surprise wish. We're unveiling Nick's wish for a snowmobile.
This is more about Nick than about Arctic. You know, we're happy to be part of his wish and really happy to be part of providing the snowmobile for Nick.
And sometimes the wish, the thought of the wish, really helps get them through it. You know, when your family's there watching you go through that, and now they get to experience this and see, you know, his face, I'm sure, will light up.
Got a Tucker Edition 2015 sled that will be Nick's, and he's got an opportunity to meet Tucker and ride with Tucker. So it's gonna be an exciting day.
We've been working super hard to put together this program for Nick and to make his wish come true, to get a snowmobile and come out here and ride on the racetrack. So Arctic Cat was awesome and provided him with a brand new sled, and it's fun to see a kid that knows about snowmobiles and is excited about it rather than just, you know, not really knowing. So it makes it a lot more exciting for us. He's a really fired up kid about snowmobiling. He loves outdoors, so it's going to be great to get him out there on the track and have him do some laps.
What do you like about snowmobile?
They're fun, loud, like the noise. Smells better than perfume.
It's awesome for him to have something of his own that he feels like it's something just for him. You know, it makes him totally forget about the clinic and the treatments and the medicine, you know, and it's just something that he's really excited about.
We thank everybody for doing what they've done and everything, and our son Nick for pulling through to get his wish. That was the main thing. Now we can, as a family, start snowmobiling again.
He can go out and ride snowmobiles now. I mean, that's his biggest thing he wants to do this winter.
It's fun to see everyone come together and provide this for him and make his wish come true, and you know, take his mind off what's going on with all his other stuff with life and just enjoy the day.
I have a daughter that went through cancer and experienced the Make-A-Wish, and it is an excellent organization. It's amazing what it can do for the child when they're going through some trying times.
Best day of my life so far. Been a long time.
Hey, there's a smile.
No.
Yes, there was, just now.
Thanks to Arctic Cat and Tucker and everybody for doing this. You know, we just kind of put the pieces together, but all these people volunteer and donate their time, so it's fabulous.
There's so much heart in this sport, and we just want to thank everybody who made Nick's wish a reality. Still more to come on SLEDHEAD 24/7, including a destination ride to CKMP with 47C Carl Kuster. But first, let's check in with C&A Pro Skis.
So what we're going to do today is show you how simple and easy it is So you get a pair of CNA Pro skis mounted up to, in this case, a 120 sled. First step, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and remove the factory skis and hardware. All this stuff is gonna get discarded. So we'll go ahead and get our impact on here. Our CNA Pro mounting kit's gonna include all new dampeners, bolts, bushings for the new ski saddles, everything that you need to bolt up a pair of skis. So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead, remove the factory ski here, and then we're gonna get our CNA Pro ski prepped. You get one bushing seated, you get your rubber ski dampener pushed into place, then you get your second bushing pressed in. Next step, you lift the snowmobile up and get the ski slid into place. Get one of our washers, and then we're gonna go ahead and slide this into place. We'll get that washer put into place, take a nut, get that started. They're all nylock lock nuts, so they're gonna seat themselves, they're gonna stay tight. We're gonna go ahead, repeat the same procedure on the other side. We're gonna get these kids handling right. For more information on CNA Pro skis, check us out at caproskis.com.
SLEDHEAD 24/7 is brought to you by AMSOIL, the first in synthetics. Arctic FX Graphics, make it yours. Fox, redefining ride dynamics. And by FXR, world-class outerwear.
Now, some of us chase winter all year long in hopes of finding fresh powder. And well, we found it in British Columbia at Carl Kuster's Mountain Park. This facility is a snowmobiler's paradise with all of the necessities a rider could ask for. Welcome to CKMP.
You know, finally, the SLEDHEAD 24/7 crew got a chance to get up here at CKMP. Met Carl Kuster a number of years out riding in the States, and he's been talking about his camp, and we finally got a chance to come up and enjoy it.
Back in the race days, you know, we always had the best of everything, you know, and we had such a great team, you know. There wasn't just about the riders, it really was about the team. And I really tried to just recreate that and reassemble something like that in this facility.
When you get here, you're going to find out. You walk in the door and you just look around, you look at the way it's organized. I mean, the shop is perfect. It's well thought out. Everything here is done in a world-class manner, and that's the kind of experience you're going to get when you come here. The food's going to be great, the machines are going to be great, the lodging's going to be great, the guides are great. The snow conditions here, I mean, in BC, these guys are really blessed out here because you've got great snow from riding in the trees to going up to the Alpine where it's wide open. So no matter what you're looking for, you're going to find it here.
Showing up here, you know, I've seen pictures of this facility here, and actually seeing it in person, I was shocked. It is a world-class facility.
All the amenities of the loft are all high-end, and I wanted it to be comfortable. So when you come back from riding, you know, you can have a nice hot shower. It's all heated tile floors when you get out of the shower. Then it's got high-end beds, you know, it's all nice linens. So and then one of the best of all of that. So people sleep well when they're here, and you know, we're lucky enough, we have a world-class chef, you know, and we have fantastic meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
You know, they talk about 5-star ratings in the hotel industry. This, in the snowmobile industry, is definitely a 5-star plus.
So it is pretty unique what we do here as far as you know, snowmobilers coming out for a week to demo to ride sleds.
Everything is done right, from nice big area for everybody to hang out, talk, pool table, big screen TVs, and then don't forget about the food. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, superb.
I think from being involved with cat skiing, heli skiing, and just a background in the backcountry, the service we provide here is bar none in my opinion.
I just wanted to design it so it was based for snowmobilers.
We are getting ready to ride. The whole SLEDHEAD 24/7 crew is suiting up. We're just ready to go out and play in the snow.
It's a blast, snowmobiling, just being out with friends and, you know, going out riding on an open terrain like this. It's unlike nothing I've ever seen before.
You know, I don't care if you're a beginner or an advanced person, come ride here at CKMP. I guarantee you're going to enjoy it.
It really has been like a dream or a goal that I've chased, is always to bring people out into the mountains and show them how beautiful it can be and how much fun snowmobiling it is. And really, I don't think there's another sport on earth or anything that is as much fun as snowmobiling.
Carl Kuster has it down to a T. What an amazing vacation spot. And if you would like to ride with Carl and the CKMP crew, make sure to book today. Winter is only gonna last so long. Well, all good things must come to an end. That's all the time we have for you for this episode of SLEDHEAD 24/7. Make sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube page. Who knows, you might just catch us in action this season. From all of us here at SLEDHEAD 24/7, thanks for watching.